All right, welcome back to Al Exploring. Pardon me, there's some wind. So if the mic isn't good from the wind or just my eyes, don't worry. I'm here at Steepleton Park at Rock Mill near Lancaster, Ohio, where we're going to go check out this really cool park um, that is part of the Franklin County Park District with some cool buildings and some historical things. So let's go take a look. So this is where we started at this parking lot area by this covered bridge, which is a part of the park area. So let's go check out this really cool relic. So as we go through here, you can hear the wind blowing through the water below. See, there is a running river here. Beautiful scenery coming off this little creek and the cliffs. Some ice even forming off of the ledge there. And this other side of the bridge is looking down into Rock Mill here. We'll be going down in that area and look at this building right next. It's a big mill that was here right on, I believe this is the Hocking River, I believe. Maybe wrong. But yeah, let's make our way down. It's a really windy day. It's beginning of February here in Central Ohio, and this is a good day for this time of the year. So as we approach this building, we have some signs about the park. It says it is under construction, but that is the only sign that says. They must mean inside of here. You can see here. Cornerstone, Rock Mill, 1824. 199 years old. Ohio was only a state for about 20 years at that point. But we have a 4-story building here. We also have this barn here, but it's a private property, so not sure if it's a part of the thing as a whole or not. They have recently laid down some hay, so it looks like, they're doing some upkeep to it. See here, they have 3 original stones here that were used on the construction of this mill. Big mill here that we're going to go down the path there and take a look down in this ravine where I believe the Hocking River is said to flow through. So let's walk down. Let's walk down here together. Get that first glimpse of this natural beauty that we have here. We have a beautiful waterfall at the base where you can tell it's pretty deep down at the bottom where that flows, but it seems pretty shallow flowing up the stream. But yeah, that's pretty this is what I think about when I think of Ohio in the winter. This beautiful thing. All the ice. It is 50 degrees out right now, but cold enough to keep these monstrous icicles hanging from the cliffs. So this park is absolutely beautiful. I really want to come out during the spring and the summer to see what it's like. And then the fall, I can't even imagine what it's like in the fall. But this is an incredible park. Let's see if we can find more to view. Maybe take a look at the ravine from a different perspective. So let's take a look. So at this end of the park, I'm not really going to go much farther, but you can see here the gorge is closed, so you can't go down. I'm sure when summer arrives, it'll be open, but no trespassing by order of the Fairfield County Sheriff's Department. So we're not going to venture off past this point, but maybe one day we'll be able to go down into this gorge. Just walking back this way towards the mill building. This farm building is also very old Ohio looking, it has that classic Midwest feel. The paint's going, but it was totally white at some point, and I'm sure acted as together with the mill in some way, form, or fashion. So here we got 3 more original pieces of stone. You can tell on the back side of these, all 3 have these holes, and that's how people moved these giant boulders, stones, into place before there were machinery. You can see this one had it on the side, but we saw a lot of these types of stones whenever we were looking at the canal locks in Lockport, and at the Lockville Park as well. They have planted a new tree here. This is an almost 100-year-old building here at the Rock Mill, but they're always continuing to grow the park, make it as scenic and beautiful as possible. So again, here closer to the parking lot, we have more of these stones that were used for building, the canals and different buildings and uses along the waterway. This one's got some moss growing on it, but there's a hole right in the center of it. That's how we can tell. Another one in these 3 as well. Another one here that's a little bit lower on the ground. Then we have this round one. This one is really interesting. It might have been connected to that wheel at the bottom of the mill. Could have been. There's not many round stones that you find, with stuff to do with the canals, and it's very unique. You can tell that something went in the middle of it. There's some Tupperware in there, though. Someone's hiding some food. This tree as well has got to be part of the original, property. It's huge. We had this in a wide angle lens, and these limbs are older than most in the trees in my neighborhood. It's crazy. But I'm sure this is immaculate during the spring and summer months. All right, so we are going across the covered bridge again. Once a road, went over this gorge and ravine. But, you know, connected this piece of land here, this beautiful farmland with, you know, the area around here. It's very rural Ohio, I'll tell you that. This probably goes without saying, but you have to be careful around here because there's huge cliffs. So, you know, they have these warning signs saying, hey, keep back from the cliff edges at all time. You can serious injure yourself, even kill yourself. This is what they tried to use before they had these newer signs. No trespassing on rocks. Yeah, just another amazing glimpse. You can see just how big that tree is too. That has to be 100-foot tree. See, this is a 4-story building at ground level. Then there's an additional 2 levels below that. As you can see, the giant round mill that would turn from the water. You see here across the street here, you have more original stones where it kind of leads water down to the gorge. So it's taking it from the top and then letting it flow down this way, where they have a modern drain here that leads out to another waterfall down at the edge there. Kind of hard to see because it's kind of deep into the woods there, but yeah, they even across the street they have 200-year-old stones still being used as infrastructure. Here you can get a better view just as to how deep it is. You can see that frozen edge where the water is slowly dripping down into the gorge from those stones right across the street. We're definitely going to have to come back during the summer and spring. I feel like when that's open, it's even crazier to see this mill down in this ravine and just how massive of a structure it is, especially for being 200 years old, how incredible just that feat is. Well, that's going to do it today for Alex Exploring here at Rock Mill. And this is an incredible park. If you really want to see something out of the history books, if you really want to see some natural beauty here in Ohio, come down through Lithopolis, near Lancaster, Rock Mill Park. This covered bridge, this 200-year-old mill is absolutely beautiful. Come out and check it. Till next time, we'll see you on Alex Exploring. On our way out, I just noticed at the car these stones outlining the parking lot are also these original stones with the holes in them to move these. Every one of them has one. Pretty cool. Rock Mill Park, we're out.